Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am Atone. This is Atone Tarot Libra. You are tuned in for the topic of what do your coworkers truly feel about you? I know what they tell you to your face, but let's find out what they talking about when you ain't around. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We gonna get up into this message, Libra. I will be breaking down your message via the Spirit Box Tarot. I'll also be tapping in, finding out what characteristics exist around you at work, and then closing out your message with the Kipper deck. So without further ado, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's get up into your message. If you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. All right, Libra, if you notice, I got a background going on back here behind me, and you can see the view of the card. So I'm trying out something a little different as it relates to my view. So let me know what you think about it, Libra. I would love to hear it. If you are a new viewer, welcome to the channel. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what they talking about as it relates to my Libras. And for those of you who don't have a regular 9-to-5, you are entrepreneurs. The topic is basically how do the people you get your bag with, you get your money with, how they truly feel about you. What's your professional relationship like in these streets? Libra, what's it looking like? I hope all is well with you guys. I'm going to pull 10 cards from the tarot. It's too many cards. Forgive me. Let's see. One more card, please, Spirit, for my Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And there it is. Okay, so how you are seen at work, Libra. Generally speaking, you're well liked. You are liked. No one dislikes you. They may struggle with your decision making. They don't think you make decisions well, but you know, we'll get into it. You receive the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Moon, the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Coins, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands, as well as Judgment in reverse. So you got all the aces except for one, which is the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. The truth is missing. That's the only thing missing up on this board. So the truth of the matter is, and maybe you won't hear this truth from anyone at work, you are generally well liked, but they don't feel like you maybe know what you're doing. Like you come off as very indecisive, and it creates doubt to some degree. Personality wise though, they love you. People love you as a person. Like they like having you around. I don't know, maybe you tell good stories, you make people laugh at work, but as it relates to the work itself, sorry, Libra, they don't think you're pretty solid in that. You know, they think your reputation as a person and your personality is great. You know, Libra brings the cookies. Libra tells the greatest jokes. Libra keeps the office lively. But Libra don't do no work. Libra don't do no work. Libra's not good at making decisions. If you're in a leadership role, that's how you're seen by the people that maybe report up to you. They feel like your decision making skills are not necessarily that solid. You go in between decisions, and that might be at the center of why people don't hold you as a front runner as it relates to the skill of the work itself. And again, I'm almost picking up on a Libra collective that don't really care. They like, look, as long as you won't continue to pay me my coin, I don't care. I'll be the life of the party, but I ain't gotta do the job so well. Like, not that you take shortcuts, Libra, but you're seen as someone who doesn't do the heavy lift like everybody does. Like, if you can find a way to do it easier, quicker, you are, right? And it don't even feel purposeful. It almost feels like that's your way. That's how you were taught. You were taught by somebody who might have taken shortcuts in their role before you, right? And if they were responsible for transferring knowledge to you, they might have omitted some steps in the process, right? And you can intuitively see that now, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hey man, it still got me meeting my quota. So why do I need to do extra? I ain't doing that. I'm gonna keep telling these jokes though. Yeah. So it's looking real interesting as it relates to how you're perceived, because it doesn't look like you're gonna be out of a job for not doing no work. And again, if this is not your message, if you are hardworking, heads down Libra who knows all of the processes in and out, and you can quote them backwards and forwards, this ain't your message. But if you're the Libra who just skims through the emails, skims through the process, knows enough to be dangerous, oh yeah, your coworkers also see you like that. They be like, this Libra is throwing out sound bites in the conversation, but they don't really know the work that is tied to what we got to do. They looking at you like you faking it to make it, Libra. So if you think you're fooling somebody, you're not. You're not. Sorry. So that is how you are perceived by your coworkers, Libra. Let's take a look at the characteristics of your coworkers around you. Oh, I hope this don't. It might have popped up in there. And if it did, I may have to do Libra's video over, but that's what I get for messing around with stuff. Anyway, let's see what's going on with the characteristics of the folks around my Libra collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What I tell you, that bard popped up. The bard is the storyteller. That's the one that can keep the conversation going and flowing. People laughing and they want to hear more. They may feel like this is a tactic or a strategy that you're deploying, Libra, with careers being here. Oh yeah, you're not fooling nobody, Libra, with employee, bard, careerist, elder, and doctor. Yeah, they see right through you to some degree. If you thought you were fooling someone, you're not. And you see how all these people, they got their arms crossed and they looking at one individual, right? That's you. Everybody looking at you, Libra. Like, all right, enough of the funny stories. When you gonna get to work? though. We ain't gonna do the work that you actually paid to do. And it could be some people in management or people who have been around for a while that just kind of see right through what you're doing, right? And they feel like you are cunning and playing to be playing as if you don't, you don't know what you're doing, but they feel like you do. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You out here telling these stories with Bard. You might be playing music at your desk. You are the vibe. You are the life of the party at work, right? And that aesthetic is not missed on anybody, right? Like, that is needed to some degree, but that is not enough by way of the general population's feel of how you move in the workplace, Libra, right? The elders and the OGs on the team feel like you playing. Yeah, and they all looking at you like, come on now. It's time to get to work, Libra. Yeah. So again, if it don't apply, let it fly. But those are the cards and the message that's coming forth for you guys. So take it how it resonates. Let's get your closing message from the Kipper. I ain't mad at you. If I can go to work and have a good time and be the vibe and the life of the party, and that's all I gotta do to get my check, I'm gonna do it for as long as I can run that script, So let's see. What does the Kipper have as a close for my Libra collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Two more cards, please. Yeah, Libra, the jig might be almost up, or it's already happened. Like, with family room being here, a vote could have been taken. Like, let's take a vote and collect some of our team members' thoughts on how Libra behaves. Like, is it just me, or is Libra running this game around a few people, and maybe we just need to bring all of these people together and collect their thoughts on Libra? But it looks like somebody, maybe in upper management, is collecting and doing some background research on you, collecting other people's thoughts on the team about how you work, Libra, because they not loving it. You might have been seen as the fan favorite at one point, but the novelty is wearing off, and a change might be made as far as your employment is concerned that might create some despair. Again, I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I'm just wanting to alert and inform you of what I'm seeing as it relates to what's going on around you, maybe that you were unaware of in relation to the conversations going on about you at work. So now that you know, I hope that this helps you. And until next time, that is your message, Libra. Peace.